Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. They're taking a shot on this first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced some incompletion.
They'll make a big for it on the ground. And we see it hurts fumbles. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They'll run for it with Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. They've got 1st down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive. Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rakim Jarrett's on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Cavity Lions. Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther Street, Panther, hurt.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street. Check smash.
Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Daniels throwing on third. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
14-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch their early lead to 9. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles go up 10-zip here in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jarrett. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the pistol, Hurts. Chased out to his right. Take over as he reports his first interception of our season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on.
Daniels now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
tell you, Kate, you call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing, but boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Hurts on first down. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Passing downfield, looking left. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The 12-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts looking to throw. Drops back. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Elliott connects there. That'll double their lead to 6.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. One little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Daniels from the pistol. It's a big slide downfield to Samuel. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. He takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, And let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
18, Rodler, 18, not.
Again, Daniels to the air. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Easy, 63, 63, bad.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
63, 63.
Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
1st and 10 from the 41. Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Hurts on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And dose of the hurry up here. Back to throw, Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. And again, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. Ronnie Hooker is it.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense, and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Let's go.
Play fake here, Daniels. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Almost the completion of the wrong team there. And now they face 2nd down. Here's the final play of our first half.
Hurt, hurt. Hey. Go, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Throwing here just before halftime. Rolling out to his left. Back across the field it goes. Back across the field. Yep, it's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jarrett. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington first. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Daniels on 1st down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. On the move. Headed right. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Secures this at the 17. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. him down just after he crosses the 50. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
Trap 50, trap 50.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They're looking to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there, and the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Daniels is going to throw again. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To the air again. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once. And didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
This our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Running right side by McLaurin. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Cowboy 80s. 19 tight. 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Again, Jones to the air. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Third and 2, Jones. On the move, headed right. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Positive that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Hurts now from the gun. He brings it in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Dude, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid. This time, all the way for 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this hasn't been a common sight for him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They give to Barkley, left side. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
He'll look to throw it. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to push one through there. And it's 3rd down now.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Looking to throw it. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Throwing now. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. This one's to Andrews out right. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here he is to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19, Tiger, 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Krosky Merritt will not get past the line. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. On now is Matt Gay with a kick to decide this game. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. The kick is good, he got it! And he trails the chip shot to win them this game! So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.